This is just a quick video to walk through how GPS course markers work. Unlike a traditional course marker gimmick rally, where you look for physical course markers hung up on poles, the course marker for this type of rally will be located using your smartphone. We find it much easier to run this type of rally with a navigator and are happy to pair up solo rallyists, but if you will run solo, you'll need to be sure to bring a hands-free mount for your smartphone. Finding GPS course markers is done through a website in your phone's browser, so there's no app to download. But you might need to change a couple of settings to ensure that your phone won't go to sleep during the course of the rally, that location services are on, and that your volume is up so you'll be able to hear alerts. You can find details on getting set up on the TRC website, and we'll hand out instructions as well as be available to help you get set up at the start. Also, be sure to bring a car charger for your phone so you won't run out of battery while on the way. After loading the CM Finder website, you should see the start page shown here. Once you're ready to head out of the parking lot, you can click Start the Rally, and if prompted, click Allow to turn on location services for the site. Then you should see this searching page, including some information about your current location, which is mostly just there to confirm that the GPS tracking is working correctly. As you drive the course, your location will be updated about once a second, and the website will alert you by playing a chime when you're near a course marker and traveling towards it. Here's an example of what that looks like. Notice that the site shows the course marker information in the blue box, as well as how far you are away from it. You can assume that you've reached the marker once you're within 30 feet or so of it. Also, don't worry too much if you hear the chime and don't have a chance to check your phone before it reverts to the searching screen. Notice that this screen also includes the last course marker found, so you'll still be able to find the information that you need. And when in doubt, you can always revisit a portion of the route you just drove, and you should be able to pick it up again. A couple of things to watch out for. If your location accuracy degrades while on the route, you might hear 6 short beeps and see a yellow alert box pop up. Usually we see this resolve within a few seconds, and once the alert goes away, you should be fine to proceed. But if it persists for longer than that, you might want to reload the site and revisit the most recent few blocks of the route. Here's what that looks like. If your location tracking stops updating entirely, you'll hear those same 6 short beeps, and a red alert box will pop up. You may want to reload the site if this happens, which should resolve the issue. In either case, the CM Finder isn't keeping track of what course markers you've seen or where you are along the route, so reloading at any time should be fine. Also, after making a U-turn, it can take a few seconds for the tracking to catch up with your new direction of travel. So if you make a U very close to a course marker, you might briefly see the same one appear a second time, but you should just ignore this sort of repeated detection if it happens. Unfortunately, searching for course markers won't work in the background, so you'll have to keep the website open while you're on the route. That means avoiding taking a call, answering a text, checking your email, or opening the map application on your phone that's looking for course markers. If you do need to do any of those things, be sure to pull over to do so, and then return to the course marker site before starting back on the route. Finally, as with any course marker rally, only record markers that you have a reason to reach. If you've gone off the route to find a safe and legal place to make a U-turn, to go around the block to revisit something, or for any other reason and happen to come across a course marker while doing so, you shouldn't record it. Note that there are fish on the route, that is, course markers with negative values to prevent people from just driving around and recording everything they see to increase their score. Okay, that's about it. We hope the GPS course markers work well for you and that you have fun on the rally. This is still a bit of an experiment, so we appreciate your bearing with us if you run into any bumps along the way. And definitely feel free to reach out to the Rally Masters if you have problems along the route. We'll of course also appreciate any feedback on how it went and what could be improved after the rally. Good luck and enjoy the rally.